Hello everyone, we're here today at Marlfield House Hotel with Laura, who is the co-owner of this family-run business with her sister Margaret. And we're here today to do the preview of the September fine jewellery sale that will be happening on the 14th of September. And Laura has very kindly accepted to do the introduction and choose her favourite pieces.
Thank you, Claire. I'm actually delighted to be asked to do this. It's a stunning collection, as I can see immediately. It looks amazing. I can't wait to have a little look with you, go through them.
Okay, so these are the pieces you chose for your favorite pieces. So tell me which one is really your absolutely favorite.
Okay, well, for day
The
wear,
one that really caught your attention first.
I mean, this really caught my attention. Other pieces I would have chosen because I actually wear them every day. You know, with work, I like practical pieces of jewellery. I would wear all of these.
The gold pieces.
That's not this every day. Yeah, but these were sort of my, dream pieces. I think they're so striking. It's such a work of art. This one because it reminded me of the garden.
Yeah.
And again, the intricacy and detail in it.
This one, for instance, this is by Sabadini, which is an Italian jeweler. And the petals are set with Tsavorite garnets. It's a type of garnet, and the rest is all diamonds. And this is probably dating from, I'd say, the 1980s.
The colours are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's nice. The petals, the artwork is they're really nicely made.
Yeah, and the lustre, the way you can see through it, it's beautiful. So I love that.
Yeah, and then this one, that is a very special piece. That's by Bulgari, 1950s. It's part of a collection that I've taken for the sale from a noble Italian lady actually. It's all her jewelry, and this was most of the jewelry that she has was purchased at Bulgari in Rome. And this one, for instance, is by Bulgari but is not signed, so I had to go to Rome to see a lady called Amanda Triosi, who wrote the book of all the archives of Bulgari, and who's very experienced and has worked at Bulgari for many years. Doesn't work there anymore, but she was able to find it in their archives to give me a certificate to confirm that it is by Bulgari.
Oh wow, such a story.
So that's important, and it's not a piece that you would see often. I've seen about 2 pieces like that at auction in the last 20 years, so it's really a rare piece.
Really rare. It's a real collector's item.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
something that will always hold its value. The estimate for this one is 8,000 to 12,000.
Oh wow, that's actually, I thought you would say it was more, considering it's such a special piece.
Yeah,
I love this. Not that I would wear it every day, but I certainly would. I think it's beautiful.
It's really a statement piece. And then you chose, these ones is also part of that lady. It's also part of that collection. So these were 1950s clip brooches. The lady that I met, Amanda, in Rome, who's doing a certificate for this one, is still doing a bit of research, because we might believe that these are Bulgari as well, but I couldn't take them off to verify if there's any signature behind without kind of damaging the cuffs. So she's, at the moment, we don't know yet, but they're still 1950s pieces from the same lady, who tells me she purchased them at Bulgari, so it's most likely Bulgari. And she had them converted into cuffs, galusha cuffs, so you can put them on like that, and I think it's really cool. And at the moment it's very fashionable to wear double cuffs.
Yeah.
And the estimate for that is 5,000 to 6,000.
Again, seems very reasonable.
Very reasonable, yes, absolutely. So that's from
they're my sort of more
very
wild
special
pieces. Yeah,
yes.
And then obviously this watch is
very original.
Extraordinary.
Yeah. That is a watch, actually. If you open it, exactly, you see that it's a watch by Longines, and I'd say probably 1960s, 1970s.
This is amazing.
And the flexibility,
it's
very cool. Let me see how I can put it on. It's always easier on, there you go, and turn it.
Where would you ever see anything like that?
That's so cool. It's really a piece of jewelry rather than, you're not really looking at it for the time. It's really a piece of jewelry.
Yeah, I love this.
retro.
Yeah.
Really cool.
And so this would be from?
Let's say the 70s, 65, 70, mostly 70s, let's say. And the estimate for that is 5,000 to 6,000.
It's extraordinary, beautiful, and the detail on the top of the little diamonds and the emeralds.
And the emeralds.
Yeah. And the
I love that
tail.
piece.
Yeah, I do love it as well.
And then you've chosen, well, that's a classic piece from the 90s by Tiffany.
I would wear that every day.
Yeah, that's an everyday piece.
Yeah.
It is
Love it.
1999. I think it's written on it. It's 1995. It's called the Atlas collection, and this is 2,000 to 3,000.
Gorgeous. I love that. Very practical.
And the rubies are very nice quality as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's got a really lovely modern edge. Like this bracelet, I would also love, and I would wear that.
Isis.
Oh yeah.
And this one, so that's a beautiful bracelet by Boucheron. Which is a famous French brand, but it's also with the maker's mark by Georges L'Enfant, who made a lot of jewelry for Van Cleef, for Cartier, for Boucheron, and the jewelry he works, he's really a goldsmith. He really works with the gold. It really looks like a piece of texture, and his pieces, anything that has a mark by Georges L'Enfant, whether it's with a brand or not, is extremely sought after. It's really a mark that the last 5 years has been tripled in terms of value.
Yeah, I love this piece.
It's
one of
very
my
nice,
favorites.
and that's really everyday wear.
Which is why I really love it. Practical. This
And
I chose
then-
because of my
yes.
daughter, I suppose, Hannah, who's so into ponies, and I thought it was such a delicate, intricate piece with the little ruby in the horse's eye.
Yes, that's 1930s, I'd say,
Yeah.
1925, 1930s in platinum, with the diamonds. It's a piece that is always, because in Ireland there's so much story with horses, and I think that piece
It would be popular.
Yeah, I think so.
I agree. Yeah. This again, I just loved it again. This
And
is
it's
like you're
very comfortable.
very comfortable.
So that has heart-shaped. It's different cuts. It's a very original contemporary look. It's probably about 15 to 20 years old. The estimate, if I remember right, is 3,000 to 4,000. You definitely have a heart-shaped diamond in the middle. That's probably a little over a carat. It's difficult to gauge when it's on collet setting, but very comfortable when you wear it. Huh?
gorgeous. Yeah, it feels really nice, and I love it on my little finger.
Yeah, I think it's a
lovely.
nice pinky ring. And then here you've chosen those sapphire earrings by Margareta Burgener, who's a contemporary Italian designer.
Lovely.
And she uses, like many other contemporary jewelers, she uses a lot of titanium, and it really makes the jewelry really light, especially earrings, when at the end of the day you feel like, oh, you can't wait to take your earrings off. This is very light, and it's beautiful, all handmade. It's a family business. And did you see the detail behind you? You've got the little diamonds.
Oh wow, I didn't actually. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. They've just a lovely modern edge to them, and I would wear them again. I'd wear them in the day,
Absolutely.
and obviously for evening also.
And what else did you choose?
So-
you chose and
Oh,
the
this
necklace.
ring.
And this ring.
Yeah.
So that is a beautiful ring with a lot of diamonds as well. The ring, the emerald, is a Zambian emerald with minor oil, which is extremely rare. And you've got all the diamonds that are really great quality. You really see, it's something that you have to see. Like you in your hands to see the quality of the craftsmanship. This estimate would be 18 to 22,000.
It's
But
amazing.
beautiful. I mean, it's a big show as well.
It's a big show. I mean, it's complete extravagance, but for cocktail evening wear maybe.
I love it.
Certainly not when you're working in the kitchen.
No, but especially that the emeralds are brittle, so it's more for an occasion where you're not going to use your hands too much.
Yeah, it's certainly a piece of art, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then this choker I loved. I think it's got a
That's
lovely.
a really nice necklace. That's by
modern-
Boucheron as well. That's modern. That's probably from the 90s, and that's beautiful as well. And I know in Ireland people love gold bracelet and necklaces, and this one has extra links as well if it's too short.
Which is great.
And the estimate for that one is 6,000 to 7,000. Again, you're paying for the brand as well. It's by Boucheron.
beautiful.
You've actually chosen 2 pieces by Boucheron, coincidentally.
I don't even know.
And thank you so much for having over all of us. It's been a pleasure, and I'm so glad that you've accepted and agreed to do the introduction for the September catalogue. I hope you'll like the catalogue, and I hope you enjoyed looking at all the pieces and the highlights.
Yeah, it's been gorgeous, and thank you so much for bringing it all here. It's been such a treat. I think I'll just leave this one on.
You can. It suits you.
Thank you. Yeah, and it was lovely, and I hope you enjoyed the afternoon.
Absolutely.
Because I know I did. Thank you so much.
Thank you.